What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the next adventure. I'm Bob, and we are out on some water again. This is back on the Puget Sound, just at a little park that actually isn't closed, which is kind of strange. They must have forgot about this one. It's kind of a little nook just near my house. And what we are doing today is I have in my backpack here is a geocache. So what a geocache is, if you're not familiar, is I'm using this GoPro on the gimbal here. I'm kind of trying something new, and hopefully my audio is working out. But so what a geocache is, it's basically a worldwide treasure hunt that you can download the app on your phone or whatever. You used to, back in the day, when I started doing it way 15 plus years ago, you used to have to download it on well, actually the way we did it was we would have a handheld GPS that wouldn't even have tracks or anything like that, and you just got the coordinates and you just drove in that direction until you found what you were looking for. But what it is, it's a GPS treasure hunt essentially. And what that does is you can get the coordinates on your phone, and you'll have the coordinates of the location you're trying to go, and you'll find basically an ammo box, treasure, anything like that. It can be all kinds of different things. And currently in my backpack I have a mason jar, and I'm gonna plant one. I did this a number of years ago and it worked out good, but I'm since then moved across the country and I can't maintain it, so I took them down. But so we're gonna walk around here and we're gonna see if we can't find a good spot to put one. So I'm gonna take you with me. Let's go find this spot. So this is what they call Dyes Inlet. There's a guy out there fishing, if you can see him. So I kind of already eyeballed this here a little bit before I got started. And I'm looking at this tree here, and I don't know how far the water goes up. Oops. So you can see the water line definitely goes high. So it goes all the way up, but you see a bottle up there, so who knows when I push in, but you see barnacles all the way up. So I gotta make sure I'm above the water line. I looked and there aren't any geocaches in this area. There's some way down, 2 parks down, and some way up, a boat ramp way up there, but nothing in between here. And these are pretty popular parks through here, so not quite sure why. But that's what I found. So we're gonna put one, and I think being as the pandemic stuff's going on, it's gonna be a while before it'll get published, because I looked online and it looks like they're pretty much shut down. You can still find everything if you're looking for it. Just go to geocache.com. I don't know what that is. It looks like a sleeping bag of some sort on the hill here. I don't know if you can see up there. Anyhow, yeah, it's Geocache. You'll just go to that, you'll find it. They're based out of Seattle. Pretty cool idea. You see that? What is it? I don't know. Either a jacket. It looks like an old sleeping pad kind of, doesn't it? Something blew off somebody's vehicle, but I'm not going to go up there. If you notice, these are all blackberry bushes, and those things are thorny as it gets. Well, that's not true, but they're pretty pokey, and I don't want to try to go wrestle through them. Let's go over this tree and see if we can't spot something. So even this dead tree, I don't know how long this dead tree is going to be around, but if I can get to the top, that might be a potential good spot. It's kind of a cool little cove in here, though. Rocks are slippery, that means it comes up here, but yeah, see, I don't know why there's not one here already. Of course, this tree's gonna go away soon, I'm sure. But looking at this tree, nice little hole right there. Huh. Would be nice to get right up there. But I have a suspicion possibly in the summertime it's going to get way overgrown. Maybe not, but doesn't look like the black bushes are through here, and those are what will overgrow and just make it pretty much impossible to get to, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Here, let's walk to the other side. Whoa! Damn near lost it. Yeah, so here on the other side, it's pretty slim pickings. All right, well, let's walk around. Let's see what we can see. Maybe there's something around this corner here, because there is another park that doesn't have one, and I'll probably place one there at some point too. There's like an old fishing pier, but it's actually shut down, and it has been since I've moved here, which has only been since, I don't know, 6 months or so. I don't know if it's shut down because it's not safe, or they decided the water is not safe to fish in, but there's a guy fishing right here, which is interesting. I've never seen anybody fishing here, and I've wanted to know if I'm able to. I know I can, but they say it's pretty nasty water. Here, let's see if we can get a shot of this. You see the clams or the gooey ducks or whatever they are, they're shooting spouts of water up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Every once in a while you'll see it. Oh, there goes one. That was pretty close. Hopefully you've seen that. Oh, there goes another one. We'll walk along here, see if we can't get any to shoot up. I don't know if they'll shoot up when I get closer. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, because I'm using super old equipment and I can't see what you're gonna see, so bear with me. One of these days I'll get new and better equipment. Until then, I'll just deal with what I have. Okay, let's keep walking. So there's a road just right up on top of here. My house is actually not that far from here. It's just, I can see this water from my house. But yeah, I was saying I want to learn what I can catch and eat safely in here without having too many toxins, so I can figure out, well, I want to kayak this because it's right from down my house, and I want to do a bunch of kayaking and maybe go all the way up to Silverdale, ride the tide, because this is tidal water. And the tide comes in, tide goes out, basically turns into a big river. And I really want to ride the tide up, time it right, and then, do some fishing and then ride the tide back. And I probably would have done it this weekend, but the weather's just been crappy. You can see the clouds way over there. We actually have a little bit of blue skies right now, but it's been rainy and windy and crappy. I'm trying a new setup for the microphone so I can try to link this, and hopefully it's not too windy, or hopefully I can use it. If not, you won't be seeing this video. All right, what's that? I left my bike back there. I hope it'll be okay. Yeah, it should be fine for now. I'm not gonna be gone too long. All right, so we have a tube here, which that'd be good for a magnetized one, but this mason jar, but this tree right here actually might be perfect. Wow, look at all the rocks inside this tube. Holy crap, look at this. Look at the size of this piece of glass. Holy moly. Wow, that's quite the chunk of glass. Look at the rocks in that tube there. Huh, wonder where that goes. All the rain we had, you'd think it would be fitting out. Maybe it goes to somebody's toilet or something. Let's go up. Actually, let's walk over here real quick and we'll examine this little washout. I'm trying to keep an eye behind me, make sure nobody's going for my bike. Oh, look at that. wonder where this comes from. Oh, I bet you actually, this bobby actually runs in my yard because I do have a large drain that's flowing water all the time. It's just a street runoff storm drain, but oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, so could keep it back in here. It looks like the blackberry bushes might get a little thick. Maybe I could find a better spot. Huh. Wonder how many people crawled in there. Especially with this gate just being all rusted away. All right, that's pretty neat though. So this will be fresh water coming from probably the streets, storm drains and stuff like that. This is going into salt water. Mixing right here, but I'd be curious. Like I said, we got a lot of rain today, so I don't suspect this runs all the time. There's that fishing pier I was talking about. You can tell the tide is pretty far right down right now. It's got to be either all the way at the bottom or about to come back in, coming in. Hell, I don't know. You'd have to look it up, I guess. Oh yeah. Anyhow, let's crawl up. Let's see if we can't crawl up this. Without falling over. And see if there's a decent spot. Oh well, that thing's definitely seen better days. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a tough spot because there's not a whole lot to go off of over here. And all these blackberry bushes. We could shove it in one of these rocks, but it won't last long. It's not going to be a good spot for people to come and try to find it. So, all right, we're going to scratch that idea. Whoa. Come on, camera. All right. Sun's on the way down. I probably got, what is that, maybe 45 minutes before it drops over the horizon there. So see if we can't hurry up and find a spot. Birdies. All right, so I'm thinking maybe up in this tree, actually. This might actually be really good. Tide's not going to come up that high. I don't think that many people are going to be crawling up there unless they're looking specifically for this. The bad thing about having a mason jar, I'm going to walk over here and check on my bike real quick, make sure nobody's messing with it. It's out of sight right now, so. The bad thing about having a mason jar in this environment is the salt water. What the hell is that? Safeway, huh? It's a, here, look at this. You know what this is? It's a liquor top that they keep so you can't steal the liquor. You know, it looks like a bum might have got in there and got the liquor. It's been there for quite a while. Okay, yeah, I see the bike still. That's good. All right, let's crawl up to this tree here and see if we can find a decent spot. It's got a nice spot over here. I've actually never walked this before. It's kind of neat. I like it. And there's not that many people out here. Even better. So it almost does look like a path. You see that? No idea if my finger's going to point in the right spot, but to the right of the tree there, it almost looks like a path people do take, which is concerning, being that I want to hide something. Well, it won't be that obvious. Yeah, look at this. So here's the tree, and if we come around, yeah, if I come on the other side, well, there's not a whole lot. Huh, okay. But I could hide it just right in the middle of that tree, right where this is all growing up. Wonder if it's gonna get overgrown. I don't know if I like that. It's right off this road. There's a path right here. It's gonna kind of be hard to hide, hard to conceal. After you get it hidden, what you do is you go on their website and then you plot the coordinates in, and you send in your location, you know, the description and all that. They actually review it and then make sure that it's not too ridiculous or right where something stupid or anything like that. And then they approve it, and then it goes public, and then people can find it. And when they find it, they correspond, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Just a nice little hobby. And also, there's millions of the things, not millions, but there's a lot. And the cool thing is they've taken me when I've gone on dedicated just to go geocaching out in the wilderness and Forest Service roads. It's taken me some pretty awesome places that I never even thought would exist. So I'm looking right here. Right there is a hole in the rocks. Hey, look, it's a crab shell. Bird probably brought it up here. And this rock's not going to go anywhere. So what I could do, actually, see, that's not bad. There's already a plastic thing in there. I could shove it right in here. Let's see if you guys can get a glimpse of this here. It's a pretty deep hole. Huh, okay. That's a thought. And then I could cover that up with rocks. All right, we're gonna remember that. As of right now, that's looking pretty decent. Well, here's the sea lions. I hear them from my house. I have to figure out where they hang out one of these days. Maybe when I get the kayak, I'll find them. I'm thinking that's going to be the spot. I don't know where else to put it, and it's in between. It's not like a ton of people's going to be messing around right here, and you don't have to worry about the blackberry bushes. All right, yeah, let's do it. If we don't like it, we'll move it, but I think it'll work out okay. Obviously, you're only going to be able to get in when the tide's on the way down, or not up all the way. All right, yeah, let's do it. We'll see if we can't make a decent spot for it. Okay, so I'll show you what I have. So in here, I have a notebook so people can sign the notebook and, you know, write what they found it, or write their name, yada yada. And I have a watch for the first person that finds this. They can have that watch if they want it. And I wrote in the notebook, actually Kaylee wrote in the notebook, that feel free to take the watch for the first to find, thank you. And some balloons and just some odds and ends. So what you always want to do is make sure no one's watching. Do a quick look around. And obviously no one's watching unless somebody got me on binoculars over there, but there ain't nobody out here, which is cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here. And I don't like really the idea of the glass, and I might come change the container. You can always do maintenance on these things, but we're gonna just stash this thing. Actually, we're gonna get rid of this. Set this off to the side. I'll take that out with me. All right, so we're just gonna put it actually right where that one was. Yeah, look at there. You see that? So it's gonna be hard to spot, which is what you want. I'm gonna take a rock. I'm actually gonna block it even some more. Look at that. Yeah. You're not gonna find that unless you're really looking for it. You can just see the lid. All right, I'm gonna double check, make sure. Yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere. Tip that rock over onto it. Something just like that. Awesome. Oops, somebody's right above me. Which is, see that? Someone's walking right up there. We're just gonna get out of here. Hope you can hear me. Yes, gross green stuff. That's just seaweed. Okay, so noted. People walk on the road. All right, we're gonna leave it right there. I like it. So if you're, oh, don't forget my backpack. All right, so if you're walking, yeah, there's no way you're gonna see that. Not unless you're looking for it. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna let it be. Get out of here. Get back to the bicycle so nobody steals it. Awesome, so that's actually my third geocache I've ever hidden. The other two are no longer anymore, just because I moved away. And yeah, this would be cool. And I'll be able to keep up with it pretty easily because it's just right down the road. There's a lot of people pulling into this park. The sun came out. See up there? I completely forgot to grab the coordinates of the geocache that I just planted. And here's the problem I have now. So I was walking over here and I thought I was done and I completely forgot, and now people are over there. They're not next to it, but they're gonna see me over there probably. Actually, I could probably walk over there and do it real quick. All right, so just enjoy the little pan of the sunset, and then we're gonna walk over there here, and this is what I mean. So this is, I'll just walk over there. See at the bottom of the screen here, I'll just use those coordinates to log it. But so I'm gonna stealthy. Nah, I'm just gonna walk over there, grab a screenshot of the best coordinates I could figure out, as long as it doesn't keep jumping around. And then I'm just gonna head back home, and I will get on the computer and log this and see if we can find anybody or get anybody to come find it. And when they do, I'll update it. We'll do a video and we'll come back down, and maybe we'll make this a series. We'll keep track of this geocache together. I'll come down and check on it periodically and see what kind of trackables, and it's pretty neat. You should look it up because I got trackables and all stuff that make it around the world. So we'll see what kind of stuff we end up getting inside here. Once again, I appreciate you watching, and until next time, on to the next adventure.